So this is another post of me yapping about The Walking Dead, and I want to talk about like starting from the early season, from season 1. So that part where after Glenn, Rick, Andrea, T Dog, they all met, like they were heading back to the camp. That's after Rick met his family. That part, right? So I want to talk about that part where they were still deciding how they are going to tell Daryl. You understand? And I was so invested in knowing to know who Daryl is, like to know who Mel's brother would be. Because when I saw Mel, I was like, this guy is crazy. And at the first time I saw some other guys, so I was like, no, this is not Daryl. This is not Mel. This is not Mel's brother. This is not Daryl. You understand? Like there is no way on earth this one is this person's brother. So I was just so invested. And when I finally saw Daryl, I was like, that is it. Like this is the perfect description to that to Mel. Like this person suits this person. You understand? Because there is no way you tell me, okay, maybe let's say it is Glenn's Mel's is Glenn's brother. Like it doesn't, right? So when I saw Daryl, I was like, that explains the craziness. That explains why Mel is crazy. So as they were just like contemplating how are they going to tell Daryl that Mel they left their brother there, or rather they left his brother to die and all of that. I just couldn't wait to see Daryl. And when I saw Daryl, I was so, should I say satisfied? I was like, no wonder this guy is like this. So I would not really blame Daryl. Honestly, I'm not going to blame Daryl the way Daryl reacted. Like it's normal thing you would react that way. Forget the fact that Mel was like a B. Let's even forget the fact that Mel had was crazy and all of that. So it's a normal reaction. If you tell me you left my sister or you left my brother, man, I will come for you. Like I'm definitely going to come for you, understand? But that doesn't mean I would go as crazy as Mel. I don't know. I really don't know, Cha. But you guys should let me know. So another thing again for me would be that point where Rick, this another part where Rick got me as well, like took my heart, was when he told everyone that he is going back to look for Mel. I was like, really? I was so impressed. I was impressed. I'm not going to lie because I was like, okay. And I don't know, am I the only one that is angry that Laurie was a bit was angry, like she was angry and reacting. I feel Laurie was overreacting. I don't know. I'm trying to understand it from Laurie's side. Okay, maybe from my own side, she'll be like, we've been looking for you. Were they even looking for you? No, they were not. Please let me scrap that. So let me put it this way: the thoughts is gone, and now he's here, and now he hasn't even spent much time. He wants to still live, right? So maybe should we use that to justify whatever thing she was doing? Honestly, no, no, please. Like, let's come from Daryl's side. Let's just come from Daryl's side. And you guys know that I also feel that is also the point where Daryl started loving Rick and also respecting Rick. Like, oh, you are willing to like make make up for your mistake. You understand? Because look at it, Shane was like, no, why do you want to like go back there? Like, not everyone wanted to go back. Not everyone wanted to go back, except Sea Dog. Sea Dog was like, look, why not? He caused it, right? So he will go back. So I feel going back was actually ideal. I think going back was ideal because, well, I feel that's like the right thing to do. And the parts where another part again for me would be that point where Rick also told Glenn, like, Glenn, I cannot go without you because you are my eyes, my ears, and everything. I love that part. I really love that part. So another thing again would be where Carol's husband, you understand? That particular episode, Carol was not the Carol we know, right? And for someone that did not watch, okay, I hear some people saying they stopped at season 4 or season 3 or so. Imagine you did not watch down to season 9. That means you only had that vision of Carol. So Carol right there, man, that was definitely not the Carol we know. Like the way she transformed was so impressive. And that's actually a good thing. That is actually a good thing. I really love what Shane did to the husband. I think should be some parts where I loved Shane's character, even though he was being like a bee, like he was transferring his aggression on the man. But I was like, well, this will still count, right? Because tell me why, after everything that is going on, you still feel torturing your wife, beating your wife is the only way to move forward. No, that was terrible. That was really terrible. But I love the fact that the women stood up for Carol. So that's some big woman supporting woman there. It was really nice. It was nice and good. Another thing again would be this character. I cannot remember his name because it didn't stay long. That character where this is still in season one, where he was digging that grave. And oh, to think that it said something like they might get to need it. That was really creepy. And it sadly it turns out that they needed it. No, that was really sad. That was really sad. Another annoying scene again for me would be where sadly after their week they came back and the Walking Dead, that's the workers, they already like took over, they raided the camp. And unfortunately they beat Andrea's sister. Man, I was so sad for her. I was really sad for her. And I was also a little bit, no, I was not sad for Carol's husband. I mean, I was just like, well, good riddance to bad rubbish, right? I hope that's how it's been said. So I was sad for Andrea, but at some point I was like, yo, girl, what's your problem? Why can't you just let's like, I don't know, I think I'm being mean at this point. I know she lost her sister and she's still grieving and she's still mourning, but she was doing it in a way that it might get to affect the others. I mean, this part where after they've buried every other people, that's every other people that died, right, that was beaten by the workers, and the only person left was just Andrea's sister. And she refused, at that point she still refused to accept that her sister is dead. And even when the sister came back, like became a worker, she was still trying to see if they can cure her. And I was like, Andrea, are you serious? Come on, come on. No, please, no, please. So